Folks, the game we have all been deeply anticipating for, Kirby Air Riders, just released recently. The reviews are out and we will be discussing them here. Here is all you need to know. Kirby Air Riders has a MetaCritic Score of 78, which is classified as generally favourable. When compared to other Switch 2 first-party games such as Mario Kart World, 86, Donkey Kong Bonanza, 91, and Switch 2 Welcome Tour, 54, it doesn't do too badly. Let's start off with the most positive reviews, and then the reviews that are more mixed. Nintendo's gave Kirby Air Riders a score of 95. They said Kirby Air Riders lands on Nintendo Switch 2 as a comeback nobody expected, but once it's in your hands, it feels almost inevitable. Sakurai brings back the experimental essences of Air Ride and boosts it with the ambition of a modern console. More modes, more vehicles, more characters, and a flood of ideas to keep the formula alive without betraying its spirit. As a player of Kirby Air Riders, I agree with this review. Nintendo Insider gives Kirby Air Riders a score of 90. Kirby Air Riders is a game that is so clear in its desire to be joyful, over the top, and a game that is so unapologetically chaotic that I can see why that might put some players off. The controls are simple, but perhaps at times overly so, that it can be tough keeping up with what powers you have unleashed unknowingly. Or why you spam when you didn't want to. Kirby Air Riders is a game that is not as accessible as Mario Kart World and certainly not as easy to explain, but I really enjoy it all. It's just so different. My take on this review is that I feel that Kirby Air Riders is a breath of fresh air to the racing games on the market right now. Now let's move on to some more negative reviews and see their side of the story. 70 from IGN Deutschland. Air Riders suffers from the difficult task of outwardly conveying its true nature. Those who wished for a fun racer in the vein of Mario Kart World might be quite disappointed. While the comparison is obvious and accurate, Air Riders relies heavily on a unique gaming experience. I play a lot of Mario Kart. Air Riders is super different and it may be hard for people to adjust to the fun racer in the vein of Mario Kart World, but the people should. Kirby Air Riders is a super unique game. 60 from Comic Book. Even with a ton of collectibles to unlock and challenges to take on, I cannot see myself returning to Kirby Air Riders much in the future. This is a racer that tries to buck many of the genre's most traditional conventions, which at the very least makes it quite memorable. Ultimately though, the content on hand in Air Riders wears thin in no time, which leads to it being a game that you'll put down sooner than you might have anticipated. So, what do you think about these reviews? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Join my Discord server, like and subscribe.